Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of Bahrain Now. On this episode, we'll be featuring some traditional Bahraini desserts, art talk, and more. Coming up your way, stay tuned. More on making the world a better place. Our next guest is the founder of Jenny's, Janan Mohammed. Hello and welcome to the studio.
Hello, hi.
So tell us, Janan, when did it all start?
First of all, thank you for having me here today.
This is our pleasure.
Actually, it started way before. I've always had an idea in my mind that I wanted to be a businesswoman and that I have my own business. But I never really had the time, and I never really had in mind what I exactly wanted to do. And during the pandemic, I had lots of free time, and I've been working really well on my cheesecake recipe, which everybody loved. Everybody I know loves.
I'm a fan of cheesecake.
Thank you. So everybody was telling me, "No, you should start your business now, and your cheesecakes are really good." And I was really motivated, and I had lots of time due to the pandemic. I was unemployed, staying at home for a very long time. So I was able to build a good recipe base, and I've been trying out different flavors to try and to decide on what's going to be on the menu. I've been sending out samples to my friends, my families. It took me about 3 months to finalize the recipes and the menus and the flavors that I wanted to add. And in October last year, I started Jenny's Cheesecakes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Making use of the time of you had during the pandemic.
Exactly.
So who taught you to bake?
Actually, myself. I've always seen my mom in the kitchen cooking for us, baking and stuff, and I was motivated, and I've been trying different recipes, something new, and the cheesecake really hit.
So tell us, what are your Ramadan flavors?
For Ramadan, I wanted to make something special. As you know, Ramadan is a very special month for us here in Bahrain and for Muslims all around the world. So I wanted to make a special flavor that incorporated the ingredients that we usually use more in Ramadan, like the saffron, and I enhanced the flavor of the saffron by adding rose water and cardamom to the cheesecake, topped with the crushed pistachios. So it's a very Ramadani flavor.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah, exactly. And for Ramadan as well, we introduced the Mini Bites box. It's a perfect box to send to your friends as a naqsa or for ghabga. Sorry, especially in the pandemic now, we don't have gatherings and ghabgas as much as we did before, and it's for a very limited number of people.
So it's perfect.
So it's perfect,
and
you can send it to your friends, to your families, and it works as a perfect size for dessert after futur. You can try the mixed flavor. You can try the different flavors that we have on our menu.
Well, it looks very delicious.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you have more things prepared for Eid.
Yes,
can you tell us about that?
For Eid, we're relaunching the summer flavor that we had before. It's the lemon cheesecake.
I'm dying. I love lemon.
It's very delicious. It's very good. And we're cooperating with a Bahraini artist. We're designing a special Eid box. It's customized. It will have the cheesecake inside, and the box, you can use it later on as a jewelry box or something else.
So it's going to be like a paper cardboard box, or is it going to be a wooden box?
No, it's going to be an acrylic box.
Oh, amazing.
And the art will be on top, on the cover, with the resin art, and hopefully it's going to look so good.
And who's the artist?
Her name is Huda Marhoon.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So what are your future plans?
For now, we're working on adding more flavors, increasing our menu, and hopefully one day we will open our own bakery.
Inshallah, inshallah. I hope that too. Well, everything looks very, very tempting.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
And I'd like to thank my family and my friends for their support. I wouldn't have succeeded without their support. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Viewers, stay tuned. We'll be right back. To spark creativity and exploration, our next guest, Sheikh Adwa Al Khalifa, organized art classes, exhibitions, and experiences. Hello and welcome to the studio.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
Thank you for being here. So tell us about Artly. What is the idea behind it?
Okay, so Artly is a gallery that holds classes, workshops, and at the same time is a space for people to walk in and simply paint and create.
So anyone can just rent the space and walk in and create?
Yes, exactly. We have those options where you can just come in, take a selection of our paints, and just start painting on a canvas.
That's amazing. And you provide all art supplies, or people have to bring their art supplies, or how does it work exactly?
Everything is supplied by Artly, and we have acrylic mediums, we have oil, we have watercolor as well. So we try to expand as much as we can.
That is very amazing. So what inspired you to start this business?
Okay, so for emerging artists, it's hard to get that first breakthrough. So I wanted a space where artists can exhibit their works, and I wanted somewhere judgmental free, like they can come in and create without telling them this is right, this is wrong. So this is what I wanted to create with Artly.
Yeah, it's very hard, you know. We were just talking about this, you know, about art and being able to paint comfortably without having someone judging you, oh, this is a mistake, this is bad, this is not good enough. So I think what you're doing is really amazing.
Thank you.
So tell us about your Ramadan activities.
Okay, so for Ramadan, we adjusted our timings to suit everyone with the holy month. And we do resin arts where we do moon shapes on resin.
That is beautiful.
It's quite fun, yes.
Yeah.
And the final works is amazing. We also do painting on lanterns, so they get to go home and bring the lantern with them, their own unique piece.
I find the resin very interesting. I always watch those videos on TikTok and people playing with resin. Is it that one?
Yes, exactly. It's that one over there.
Very beautiful.
The pink one, as you can see.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really quite fun to make. And we have fluid art as well, which you can see on TikTok, on YouTube. They use this technique where they play around with the fluid. And this is what emerges. The pink one is an example of it.
You know, I've seen very interesting videos of people you know, putting their shoes, you know, their sneakers, and it was very cool, and it comes like with all those colors. Can you tell us more about those pieces we have in front of us?
Okay, so each one represents a different class. Here we had painting with coffee beans. So they used the pigments from the coffee beans
that's very interesting.
just to create a skyline. And here it's the New York skyline. We have the fluid art, and we have acrylics, as you can see from the paintings displayed over there. And every time we have a different theme. So people get interested and they sign up for these themed nights, and it's more a social gathering and fun expression rather than a serious art class.
It's like building a community and a safe space for those artists.
Yes, exactly. You got it on point.
Tell us, what are your future plans?
For future plans, we want more and more collaborations, expanding more into the community, providing all sorts of classes. Like we started with acrylic, oil, and watercolor. We expanded to resin, painting on stones, painting with coffee beans, so it's expanding more and more.
So can you tell our viewers where is your location exactly and where to find you?
Yeah, we are located in Ali. It's in front of the Riyadh Mall, and on our Instagram page, if you simply click on the profile, Google Maps will bring you right to the gallery.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'd just like to thank you and tell everyone that every child is an artist. Pablo Picasso said that. So keep your childlike curiosity and your feelings of fun and expression while doing arts.
Thank you. I think what you're doing is amazing.
Thank you for the support. I appreciate it.
Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Viewers, don't go away. We'll be right back.
The American University of Bahrain always has exciting new initiatives on the horizon, and that includes the appointment of a new provost who's going to talk to us a little bit about how students at AUBH are engaged with a multifaceted approach to education.
All things academic, that's the world of a provost. The provost at any university is really all about the academics and the student experience. Well, I've worked almost the entirety of my career in higher education, in universities and colleges. And that has prepared me for the role I'm in today. For over 35 years I was in higher education. That career took me to many different parts of the world in recruiting students and establishing partnerships. And I think that's really important in today's higher education world, that you're not just looking in your own backyard, but you're looking for students who come from many different places. And that's an exciting opportunity for AUBH. We have so many exciting things on the horizon for us. First of all, new programs. We've got a great suite of programs already, but we're always looking for new programs that are in demand. So new degrees in human resources and civil engineering and digital marketing are on the horizon, as well as new programs at the graduate level. So we'll be offering for the first time graduate programming along with our great undergraduate programming. The other thing is a really exciting relationship that we're establishing with California State University at Northridge, which is in Los Angeles. And that's going to be a great partnership that's going to align our curriculum with that of California State University. And what that'll offer is for students in Bahrain who want to have an experience of studying and living elsewhere in the United States, they'll have that opportunity to do so at Cal State. So they can study here for 2 years and then maybe move on to Cal State and study for 2 years seamlessly. We are branded, and we truly are an American educational experience here at AUBH. But we're not going to just say it, we're going to prove it. We're going to prove it by being able to demonstrate. We have accreditation with an organization called WASC, which is the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. So we'll be able to stamp WASC on our documents very soon to demonstrate we have that true American accreditation. That's what makes coming to work so exciting in higher education, is that you're engaging with students, there's a vibe and there's an energy. And so we haven't had that. Of course, everyone around the world hasn't had that. So that's something that we're missing. And we're looking forward, as we come out of COVID, that we can get our students back on campus to truly have that holistic experience of engaging and hanging out at the student commons and going to the gym and playing varsity sports, as well as the studies. So we're looking forward to that. But I will say that the pandemic has actually strengthened us in many ways. And I would focus particularly on our ability to teach using technology. I think we've learned a great deal about how to use technology, but not just to use it, but use it in a way that's going to be very effective from a learning standpoint. And I don't think that's going to go away. Of course, we'll invite students back to campus. But I think what we'll learn from all of this is there are ways to use technology effectively as well, so that you can offer a form of education that's flexible. There may be certain courses or certain modules that'll be offered online, and certain ones that we want students here on campus for. When we become open for business again in terms of, the overcoming of COVID, we're looking forward to inviting people on campus. It is available here, obviously, for our students, but it is a hidden gem for people who have not yet seen it. It's brand new, built for purpose, and what we're hoping is that the campus becomes a destination for lots of community activities, lots of sports, lots of different things. So we're opening our arms to create a welcoming space for the community. So I think that's the other aspect of AUBH that I would like to see in the future, is serving our students, but also serving our community as well. And we'll welcome anyone who wants to come and visit us in the near future.
So there you have it, everyone. Everybody's welcome at the American University of Bahrain. Be sure to check them out if you want to see what American-style education is all about. This is Khalid Hidris reporting for Bahrain International TV.
And that's it for another great episode of Bahrain Now. Don't forget to further contact us through our social media accounts shown below. I am Manal Marhoon. Good night and God bless.